Detective Jack Miller was known for his sharp mind and keen attention to detail. He had solved countless cases over the years, but the one that would come to be known as the case of the missing heirloom would prove to be his toughest yet. It all started when a wealthy socialite named Mrs. Margaret Vanderbilt approached Jack with a peculiar problem. Her family's prized heirloom, a valuable diamond necklace that had been passed down for generations, had gone missing. Mrs. Vanderbilt had searched high and low for the necklace, but it was nowhere to be found. She was convinced that it had been stolen, and she wanted Jack to get to the bottom of it. Jack started by questioning the household staff, but they all denied any involvement in the theft. He then turned his attention to the guests who had attended a dinner party at the Vanderbilt estate on the night of the disappearance. Among the guests was a suave businessman named Richard Cooper, who Jack couldn't help but suspect was involved in the theft. Cooper had a reputation for shady dealings, and Jack couldn't shake the feeling that he was hiding something. He decided to pay Cooper a visit at his office the next day, hoping to catch him off guard and get some information out of him. As Jack entered Cooper's office, he noticed a strange smell emanating from the room. He quickly realized that it was the smell of burnt paper.
"What's that smell?"
Jack asked. Cooper looked up from his desk, visibly flustered.
"Oh, that's nothing. Just a small fire I had earlier. Nothing to worry about,"
he replied, trying to sound casual. But Jack knew better. He searched the room and found a pile of charred documents in a nearby trash can. He could just make out the word necklace on one of the pages.
"Looks like you've been doing some spring cleaning, Mr. Cooper,"
Jack said, holding up the burnt documents. Cooper's face turned pale.
"I don't know what you're talking about,"
he stammered. But Jack knew he had him. He pressed Cooper for information, and after some prodding, Cooper finally cracked. He admitted that he had stolen the necklace, intending to sell it on the black market. But when he realized how valuable it was, he panicked and tried to cover up his tracks by burning the evidence. With Cooper's confession in hand, Jack was able to return the necklace to Mrs. Vanderbilt, who was overjoyed to have it back in her possession. Thanks to Jack's quick thinking and determination, the case of the missing heirloom was solved, and Cooper was sentenced to years in prison for his crime.